So obviously now that we've asked about adult cons and normal conventions, how is it from like Japanese conventions like Comiket to American ones?
I get sometimes scared just watching some cosplayer getting like overwhelmed by those camera guys.
Yeah.
And they all take a low angle. Like sometimes they are too close. Like I feel like they're just taking photos of pores, like just pores on after.
Right. There's no. I've seen some videos, and then it just seems like locusts. They kind of like gather around and
Japanese conventions, by the way.
And then they have no respect for like personal boundary a lot of the times, especially if someone's cosplaying.
Yeah, I think I saw a video of a cosplayer. I think last Comic that was like crying, breaking down.
Yeah,
it was the Chinese cosplayer.
Right.
Yeah.
She
was
wasn't
still
used to
taking
it,
pictures
so-
underneath, and it's like she's crying.
know.
What is wrong with you?
I swear, like just I don't know, like there are every now and then I see like in US conventions as well, like some camera guys like try and use the camera. I'm a cameraman excuse.
Right.
Post, but like nowhere near the Japanese.
Yeah.
It's definitely a mob mentality. Like, they all come together.
Everyone's together.
Yeah.
Get away with it. Yeah.
It's like if like one cockroach is like, okay guys, it's safe, and then every other cockroach is like, all right, let's go in for the kill.
Oh my god.
But I never been to Japanese Comic-Con or like any event in cosplay because you're not allowed to cosplay outside in Japan.
I heard this.
Oh, okay.
You actually need to change at the event, like in some kind of changing area. So that's
Why
just
is
too
that?
much.
Do you know why?
I guess like they got some complaint from neighbor areas.
Wow.
It's like I was just taking my dog for a walk, and this woman dressed up in
crazy.
Ram just like rocked up, and I don't like that character.
That's crazy how people would complain about that.
Yeah.
Like,
It's not good for the scenery or something like that.
you go to like LA during AX and it's literally just like within like a 1 kilometer radius.
Yeah.
It's just-
There was that really funny video last AX of like, you know how in LA they started implementing the scooters that are like kind of like
Yeah.
Bird scooters.
the ones that you
Yeah.
can just like pick up and go and then drop off. And there was a video of a guy just full on Saitama from One Punch Man, just cruising down the road in a scooter. It was going so fast. It was just really funny because everyone was just like, Did you see that?
I love that about
it's the-
AX and just conventions, right? Just seeing random cosplayers just out and about.
Walking into a Chick-fil-A and just seeing 80% of the people in cosplay is like some of the funniest things I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
There's obviously a lot of problems with American conventions, but like I do think they are my favorite ones because like it's such a fun atmosphere and most people understand that it's like, all right, we're having a good time.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's all just
Like, don't
you know,
make
like-
things weird.
Yeah, don't make things weird, man. If you see each other in a Denny's,
Yeah.
all right, nice.
Yeah.
I see you.
Exactly.
I think especially recently, people have definitely gotten more aware about checking each other and making sure
it's really
they're
good.
not acting like an arsehole and everything like that. Because I remember before, about like 5-10 years ago, conventions just seemed to be operating on this other level.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, it was just like it was
It's
basically
a lot
just an
smaller,
excuse,
right? And it's like orgies.
Yeah, basically, it was just like an organized orgy, essentially. It's like, all right, everybody who is cosplaying in Inuyasha stuff, meet at the 10 p.m. orgy, at the Inuyasha orgy
that's-
in this hotel room.
That's basically just all furry cons right now. Like, just well organized with a but a mess orgy.
Yeah,
Is that why like I see a lot of cosplay isn't consent? Like
yeah.
People are
Posters
touchy,
everywhere.
and I know that there was, what was that thing a while back where people would, like, because in anime, they would always run up to each other and jump.
Glomping.
Glomping.
I never went to conventions during the glomp phase, but I saw videos of it. I'm like, man, this
People
is
like full on running into each other.
yeah. This is like, man, I like my personal boundaries a lot of the times, I like my
Right.
personal space.
Yeah, and I think with the general culture shift to being, a lot more respectful, as it should
Yeah.
be, I think that's just kind of pushed it all.
Yeah, because I think that the big difference I heard about Japanese conventions, because I haven't been to Comiket yet, but I've heard that people just go to Comiket literally to shop. It's literally you don't go for any events, you don't go for the convention itself. It's literally you buy what you need and then you fuck off.
Yeah, it's
But
basically just like getting heads first on the latest doujin from like, your favorite
Right.
artist or whatever. And I'm like, I respect that. I want first dibs on it. Yeah.
and you need to prepare a lot of coins because they only take cash. So
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I've never been either, but I don't want to go to Summer Comic yet.
Yeah, that sounds
No.
like hell.
I've always wanted to go to Winter Comic Con, but the problem is I'm never in Japan when Winter Comic Con is on.
Oh, right.
Because I usually go to the
end of
US
the year.
or like go back to Australia to go see my family for Christmas, right? But I think Winter Comic Con seems a lot more fun. I mean, summer just seems like summer here, just outside. It's just unbearable
in
in general.
Japan in general. It's
Yeah.
just too
Let alone
humid.
you go into.
Do you ever get used to it? Sorry,
No, it
That's
just comes back like every single year. Like I say, oh, it's Japan. Like it just Yeah, we live here. We gotta get used
I'm
to
just
it.
dying right now. I hate
I know.
it. I'm so pale. Like I was not made for anything above like 20 Celsius, right? Anything above 20, and I'm like AC. So like I can't handle this. This is horrible. I wanted to leave, but obviously we can't leave.
I mean, I can handle the heat because, you know, Australia gets really freaking hot in the summer. But like where I'm from, there's zero humidity.
Oh.
And so it's not the heat that kills me, it's the humidity.
It's awful.
It's the fact that you walk outside and it feels like you're standing in front of a heater, like the entire time.
You feel disgusted by yourself.
It's just like, I'm all sticky and everything.
It's like a metal solid game. I just got to plan every one of my movements to make sure I'm always in cover. You know, I'm getting to shade. Right? Where's my box?
Oh my